Damn, Q. Maybe you did that.
So, Vanessa, how are you, Dad? You good?
I'm good.
So I have never met you in person. I have heard your name a million times.
Really?
Yeah, so this is an honor to get to know you. So first of all, you're sitting down with Angry Principal. Right? Angry Principal.
What you angry about?
I'm Q Lewis.
Okay.
Shad was here. He walked and stepped away for a second.
Okay.
But this is the Beards Bourbon Whiskey Podcast, all right?
Okay.
Everybody loves BBW, right?
All right. Yeah, I know that.
Now, I know that you are responsible for a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
not just one brand. Let's kind of get into that, though.
He back.
He back. So it's a shot.
You back from the BBW.
Now, if I got this correct, you are the first black female distiller, right?
Absolutely.
Master distiller.
Absolutely. With
Right.
And master blender.
Tell people what that means, I guess.
In actuality, I own a manufacturing facility that actually makes alcohol.
Gotcha.
So I just finished building my second distillery as we speak in New York. And I've been doing this since 2012. My brand, Black Mama Vodka, has been out since December 2012. And that's how long I've been doing it.
How did that start? How did you get started on that?
How did I start?
Yeah.
You really want to know?
Yeah, I want to know. Yeah.
1987, probably before you were born.
I was born 86.
Not you.
I was born 86. I was born.
Oh, Lord was born.
I'm a 70s baby. What you talking about?
You was there
79.
When I was in college, I gotta tell you, I used to make liquor on campus in engineering school. So I went to Pratt. So back in the day, I was studying. I'm a retired structural engineer. So I did engineering. And back in the day, I used to make something called Funky Cold Medina on campus. Everybody used to come and buy their stuff from me. So it started then, as an engineering student, and then
So
it
you
progressed.
was a moonshiner.
Yes,
That's what you're saying.
because what I made then, you ain't gonna drink that now. I was doing all them, I know, puffy parties back in the day. You always see that parties back in the day. Well, I wasn't in the party, but I did the party.
For sure. Gotta be careful saying that.
You gotta be careful saying that.
But it's the truth. That's the age. That's the heavy all used to have parties at the colleges.
I mean, because like in real life, you can't discount
y'all was, y'all was still in elementary school. We was still doing what we was doing.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Diddy parties.
Girl, back in the That's the Diddy party, not the
New York is in the building, as y'all can see, man.
When you got invited to the after party,
New York is in the building for sure.
Yeah, so that's how I really started. I started learning from these white guys from Virginia who were architect students.
Word.
And that's what we used to do in college, make liquor.
Yeah.
Just to have a party.
For real business.
And then 20 years later, after kids and all of that, when I retired from the government, I was bored. So I said, let me take my 401k and my dumb ass and put it in a damn liquor company. I regret that.
How hard was that?
Embrace that. Huh?
How hard was that though? Because not just being a woman, but being black too. Like it's gotta be. That's like double up against you.
Both of them.
Right, both of them.
Let me tell you, that's why I always. Let me take my jacket off. I'm getting hot.
I'm sorry, Rhea is Vanessa.
Huh? You call me somebody else's name?
Rhea was asking what your name was. We live, so people asking. Like,
Vanessa Braxton. Get it right. Yeah, you know what? It was definitely hard back then. I'm gonna tell you that. It may seem like it's harder now, but you know, when you look around here and look at the taste of black spirits, we didn't have a taste of nothing. Okay? Back then we had the taste of honey, and that was a female group. Right? 2 tons of fun. Remember that? No, you don't remember. You remember that, right? It's raining men. So that's what we had back in the day. We didn't have taste of nothing.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I had to go in and change liquor law. People don't realize it, and Lazar says this all the time. Back in the day, we couldn't have, when I say we as a community, we didn't have the first license until Jackie came along and myself. Because the laws were so antiquated and still antiquated that even in my state I had to change a law in order to get my distillery going. Because back in the day you had to do 1 million gallons. You couldn't be a million. That's because of the big companies.
Right.
So with the big companies, you know who the big companies, right? But they implemented those laws into place from way back when. So nobody really cared until now. You have small craft people who want to have their own distilleries, but then you can't because now you got to go in and change the laws in terms to feed what your necessities were. So that's what I did. And when I changed the law in my state, it transcends to the federal, all over the country. So then now everybody can start have their own brand.
Some laws.
And I still do it to this day. You know, so in New York, I sit on the board of New York State Distillers Guild, and I sit and I change the laws in New York, and then I help change the laws in Congress.
Right.
Because I need it for my brand and everybody else needs it for their brand. And people don't understand how important it is. While everybody was looking at that August 14th receivership thing going on, y'all miss an important factor. That company, with what she's going through, they'll get through it some way or somehow, right? But August 14th, on that same day, Trump revoked an executive order that I had put in by Biden that was directly related to beer, wine, and spirits. It was Executive Order 14036. It's called the Competition in American Economy. I had that executive order put in by Biden in 2021, July 9th. It was about black and browns getting money for their brands, no pay to play, us getting with distribution, us getting on shelves. If you read that executive order, it was all about the DEI, about diversity, equity, inclusion. But he revoked that, and nobody's talking about it. I'm pissed about it, but now I'm trying to go to Congress next month to see if they can re-put it back, or let him write something else so we can benefit. Because what people don't understand, the status quo of what we was dealing with before is now going to come back.
No, for sure. It is.
Distributors don't want to carry you, they don't have to.
They don't have to. Now you're going to be right back under the thumb again.
That's the status quo before 2021. You notice that all these black-owned brands is getting into places, right? That was because of the executive order that I pushed.
So Rhea's still listening live. She asked, how can we as citizens help with that? How can we help you?
How can you help us? It's really
right.
Is go to your legislator. Go to your legislator in the community where you are, because you're a constituent.
Right.
You're paying taxes. And tell them that you want Executive Order 14036 to be implemented or another, because it affects the small business. You know, so that's what's important. And ask for the brands. Push. We now have to be intentional, because You gotta remember, I was with the time when nobody was. Can we cuss on this shit? Oh, nobody was fucking with any black-owned brand 2012. We had to really do the hustle, drive our shit all the way to cross state lines, like how BMF did that. Right up to 80.
Right. No,
but we hauling liquor just to bring it ourselves because the distributor wasn't carrying our stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We had to do it, pull it in the trunk like I did. I just brought 25 cases.
Hey.
Yeah, but I'm legal now.
You're legal.
I'm legal. But we don't want it to get back to that because it's just so much work and we put our people to work. I'm going to be building a third distillery in Indiana, in Gary, Indiana.
Okay.
Fully automated.
Yeah.
So with continuous still, we're going to have one for alcohol, one for non-alcohol, and then I'm going to have a workforce development for our people.
Yeah.
So y'all kids, grandkids can come there and learn HVAC, AI, technology, electrical. We have to put together some trades for our community because my nephews and nieces, they're not thinking about college.
Right.
But if they on that street hustle, then they could come back and learn something in regards to the manufacturing and the beverage industry. But that's what I built. So that's what's important. It's not just the brand; it's about building the infrastructure behind the scenes.
Hell yeah, because you're talking about something that you're building for longevity.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like for generations to be gone. Because when you think about some of those larger brands, like they come from generations back.
Right.
So unfortunately, we didn't get that head start. So we got to start building that generation from here.
We never get the head start.
Yeah, I know that.
We never get the head start.
What up, though? Dice checking in. What's good, dog? But yeah, it's people in the comments like they really It's just an amazing story. First of all, at some point, I hope that we get another chance to spend more time to actually have a full conversation.
Yeah, you're gonna come to New York to my second distillery.
That is the second time. I guess we gotta come to New York. I was trying to avoid it, but I guess we gotta go.
I never been to New York. I need to go.
You ain't never been to New York?
I've never been to New York. I need to go.
Never. Damn. Okay. I guess we gotta set that up.
Yeah, come to New York.
Well, I know Texas Black Spirits is coming back to Brooklyn, so I know we're gonna be in the building next year.
Yeah, no, don't wait till next year because you change his mind so quick. You come before that.
You coming for that?
Yes.
All right, we gonna put it together then.
All right.
We gonna put it together.
But you do know
I've been to New York a few times.
brands, other brands.
No, for sure. That's why I'm saying I know you are responsible for a lot of brands, not just your own. But I think the thing about that is like you being here is amazing though. Like because there are so many people who can benefit from like your knowledge, and they don't. For the people who weren't able to make it today, like I really hope that they do like kind of reach out to you or pick your brain because like
no, don't pick my brain. You got to pay for that.
Look out now.
This old brain, you got to pay for that.
Look out now.
Yesterday's price.
Not today's price
at all.
We got the shit.
That's that New York shit. Yeah, we do got tariffs.
I just paid $16K on tariffs.
Damn.
For my new still. Yes.
That's a lot.
Okay, so
a lot.
I gotta ask you. We asked a couple people, what was the first drink you had and how old were you?
Oh Lord. How old I was?
I need to know age and everything.
I'm gonna be real honest.
Okay, go
God
ahead.
rest the dead. God rest my father.
Yeah.
I had some E&J.
That was one of mine.
E&J.
And I was 11.
Yeah, 11.
Damn.
I was 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was sick. I had like a cold. My family's from the Caribbean.
What's it called that?
Oh, hot time.
Hot time. Right. So my father was like, here's some E&J with some honey.
Right.
And I was
knock it down.
Like, what was your I'm grown drink? Like I'm making a little couple dollars. This, you know what I'm saying? You graduated. What was that drink?
No, E&J. I make them shit to that.
Right. No, for sure. No doubt.
My grown drink vodka. I mean, the phenomenal vodka. And I love brandy as well. Because I used to make a brandy Alexander when my mom, my aunt was alive, and my dad, they used to drink that. So that's why you see Ron. Did you try Ron Isley Contagious?
I haven't tried it.
So I made that.
Okay.
I made Ron Isley's brandy and his vodka.
Okay.
And it's better than any brandy that's out there. And if you guys drink Henny, stop drinking that.
I start on here.
Because that's brandy too, and they've given us crap. They have fillers in it. There's a lot of stuff that's out there that's not craft made. That's just all fillers.
Yeah.
And you know who it hurts? Our community. Because we're the ones that spend the money. Anytime there's a recession, who is it? Black people pulling people out of recession.
Nah, for real,
They
for real.
need us. It's not like we need them.
We know how to spend money.
I don't mind spending, but I'd rather spend it with us. You know, that's why I need us into these industries. You know, setting up trucking companies, setting up, logistics, being a supplier.
Right, but there's many arms to this whole situation. It's not just about making the brand, it's about getting the brand to the places. It's about the bottling, it's about the design, it's about everything.
Right, and it's about the liquid.
Yeah,
The liquid, the water, the equipment. You know, I bring in and design the equipment for my use. For what I need. So now I'm helping other distilleries build their distillery because I'm still an engineer. So I help to build their distillery. They pay me. Right? So they'll call me and say, Vanessa, can you come in and, consult because I'm building a distillery. But it's not just the still. It's also the infrastructure, the water flow, cutting of the concrete, tapping into the sewer lines, knowing how that works. Because it's a real infrastructure on the construction side. But that's what our community really needs to learn. Because
we don't know none of that. We really don't.
But we do it. We've done it. Plumbing, electrical, but they're not hiring us to do the work. Right? They go outside of our community. They hire their own to handle it. Just like I hire my own to do it. So why not just teach this next generation what it's all about? Because you do know it.
Right. We just haven't implemented into this.
Right.
You're right. Okay, I got you. I can dig that. I can dig that. Damn, you done dropped gems. I'm going to quit asking questions. We ain't paid for this. I don't know, she said. Free for the free. But for people who want to contact you, tell them how they can get to you. Who can afford it? How do they contact you?
You can go to blackmamavodka.com. You can find BLACKMONMA.
Okay.
Vodka. Not Mamba and not Mama.
Right. Gotcha.
Black Mama Vodka. GB Distillers. If you type in Vanessa Braxton, it just comes up.
Exactly. Because like I said, I know your name. I just had never seen you in person. I'm like, no, this is such an honor for me. I'm over here geeking out a little bit.
You guys keep doing the work and keep informing people because it's very important to do that. I've been doing this a long time, but the industry is about to go through another shift with us, and I don't know how many black-owned brands that's going to be around. But if I can help them, then I'll do that. But not only that, but we need to get our own distribution. I helped a gentleman.
That's a whole other thing right there.
So I helped a guy in Illinois. He's doing phenomenal. I helped him set up his own distribution. You have Vakila in there. I make Vakila. I make his brand. Vakila. That vodka, tequila, and watermelon.
For sure.
Right, so I make his brand, but he is a distributor in New York.
Okay.
I helped him set himself up because now we need to have our own distributors. Fuck all these other R&DCs and all that because they're not messing with us. So
right, R&DC is one of the big ones too.
But I'm not with R&DC.
Right, gotcha.
But I get to do other things because I've been with them so long. But they will push your stuff out of the way just to get to them. And we need the black-owned restaurants to be buying our shit. I can't.
That's where it should be at. If it ain't nowhere else, it should be there.
Right. But a lot of times, like I come here, eat. I went to the restaurants not around here, but they ain't had one black brand on the shelf. But you want my money. You looking at the patrons and everybody black, and you selling some motherfucking Tito's. Fuck Tito's. You know what I'm saying? You need to have mama.
Yeah.
Or whoever else.
No, for sure.
Even the local, you know, Monteros, they here and I make their stuff and they vodka should be in. They're from Detroit and I make their stuff and it should be in the stores here.
No doubt.
Why do people be doing us like that? And then they get mad when we start clapping back. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's how the support starts. Be intentional. Because just right now it's going to be the survival or the fix. I'm telling you. I've been here before.
Uh-oh, you lost something?
Within the building.
First their shoes. She got her thing now, right?
Right, got them on.
For clarification purposes, I did not use them.
Right, you left it.
Right, she left in my truck.
Well, Vanessa, thank you for sitting down with us. And then we're going to put something together. I guess we got to come to New York.
Yes, November 1st, I'm having the open. When I play, yes. I'm good, you.
I'm telling you, we would have to be
I'm trying to be like New York. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Let me look like this, like I'm half Jamaican and don't know where I'm going.
That accent, we can say No, but thank you again for sitting down with us, man. I really appreciate it. We'll put something together. A lot of people learn from you today, not just us, but people who listen. So, yeah,
And
for
look
sure.
me up on YouTube too, because when you guys come down, I'm gonna do a podcast with you guys. If you don't mind. I got a new podcast.
See, you ain't saying nothing but a word.
It's called The Good, the Bad, and the Money.
Word. Okay. The good, the bad, and the money.
Yeah, because anything good happening, got some money to do with it.
Nah, for sure.
Anything bad happening, got some money going on with it.
We got it. Right. For sure. We definitely go out there.
Yeah, all right, we on it then.
Yeah, so you guys come out. I'm going to interview you guys, and that'll be good. At the distillery, and I'm going to have y'all making some liquor.
Oh, shit. I'm with that for real. Now, me and Dog with it, I don't know. My man, he might be. Me and Dog with it for
You
sure.
gonna learn. You hold the camera.
I do that. I'll be coming for the day.
Right, no doubt.
You gonna hear me though?
Right, so you gonna hear me.
All right, guys.
Nah, for sure. Thank you again.
nice to meet you.
Vanessa Braxton, man. Make sure you check her out. I know y'all all learned a lot. Thank you.
You're absolutely
Yes,
welcome.
thank you.
Absolutely.